Hello and welcome back to the Geek Girls. Today we're watching Star Trek, the original series,
Where No Man Has Gone Before.
which is where it's an EU. Basically,
Everything is
everything's
just
the same,
slightly different.
but a little bit different.
Because
It's
of
kind
course this was meant to be
one of the original pilots.
One of the original pilots.
And for some reason,
But we've been watching it in DVD order instead of in
yes. And for some reason they decided to put it
because
third.
we're lazy.
No, they decided to put it third, or
But-
in at all. Indeed.
Yeah. But we're watching it in DVD order instead of the proper order because we're lazy. We can't be asked to keep on changing the discs and stuff.
Yeah, because that would be a hassle. So
'Cause
anyway,
that would be annoying. Right, let's get on with it.
on with it.
Okay. Okay.
Captain's log. Stardate 1312.4. The impossible has happened. From directly ahead, we're picking up a recorded distress signal. The call letters of a vessel which has been missing for over 2 centuries.
Oh my god.
That was a really bad effect.
Out of the galaxy.
Why are they all in yellow?
Oh
What happened to it
man.
out there?
Is this the one where
Is
Spock's
this some
eyebrows are
warning
really
they
crazy
left
as well?
behind?
Yeah, because everything like it's.
Oh
yeah.
my god, like
And he smiles a
yeah,
lot.
this is weird.
Oh.
I'll have you checkmated your next move.
This must have been really strange to watch when it aired, though.
I know people must be
Everything
thinking,
was a bit
eh?
different. Like, why is Spock in yellow?
One of your
Why is he
Earth
smiling? Why?
Like, is this some sort of? Is this some
Why
sort
is
of
eyebrows
AU?
slightly huger than normal?
Certain you don't know what irritation is?
In fact, one of my ancestors married a human female.
Terrible. Having
Yeah, your
bad
father.
blood.
Oh, I know, right?
Who the hell is that?
No visual contact, Mr. Kelso?
Someone we will never see again.
These jumpers don't have insignia on
Large
them.
enough even for a lifeboat.
They are terrible jumpers.
That has it. So why does it? Oh, they do. They're just hidden.
They're awful.
Those jumpers are terrible.
These original uniforms are awful.
To be fair, that's not that much different. It's just got a pool. It's just got a turtleneck
Yeah, it's
rather
just-
than
Yeah, it's they're horrible. They're horrible. I'm pleased the proper
they changed
the
them.
proper division uniforms replace these because they're horrendous.
Old style ship recorder. They could be ejected when something threatened the ship.
More like destroyed the ship in this case.
I'm really
Spock's
glad.
eyebrows are going to be very distracting.
Yeah, I'm really glad they changed his eyebrows.
We'll feed it through Mr. Spock's computer. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Is Scotty?
Yeah.
This is the first time we've seen Scotty, and he's not even in red yet.
Scotty!
Transmitting, sir.
Transmitting, sir.
With the worst Scottish accent ever, but we love him for it.
Yeah. By the way, I know that I can't do a Scottish accent. I'm literally taking the piss out of Scotty's bad Scottish accent.
And ridiculously, I am Scottish and I can't do a Scottish accent either.
Do you know what it's like when you can't do a Scottish accent, but you take the piss out of an already bad Scottish accent? It turns into the worst Scottish accent on the planet.
By the way, I don't know Scottish, we aren't taking the piss, we promise. We both have Scottish heritage.
Yeah, she is Scottish.
I am Scottish.
She just doesn't sound it, but she is. And I'm a quarter Scottish.
Yeah. So we're
Very
not,
recently.
we're not taking the piss, we promise.
To boldly go where no man has gone before.
Ooh, I said the next gen one. Oops.
Oh!
Show.
Oh!
Wrong show.
Oh. You terrible Trekkie.
How am I a terrible Trekkie?
You got
Say
the
next
shows
gen
mixed.
then.
You got the monologues mixed
I
up.
didn't get the monologues mixed up. I
did.
realised because I did it.
Yeah, but you did it nonetheless.
I prefer the where no one has gone before,
She's a Jenny.
to be fair. Just because it's more equal.
She's
That's-
a Jenny. I'm a tosser. Yeah. I'm a tosser. This is very.
I am not saying a word.
It's all good.
Getting into shape?
Yeah, well, I figured you were on the bridge. Kelso's voice sounded a little nervous. Well, you finished the game.
Oh, is that Mitchell?
Oh,
Is that his...
Played most
Fucking
of
hell, I forgot
This
about
move should have
him.
been the rook.
To be fair, he's only in this. He got dropped.
Yeah, no, but
He
how?
turned out to be the bad guy anyway.
Yeah, no, but how many times have we seen this and I forget about him every time? Just shows how memorable he is, and I forget that he exists every single time.
Oh, it just shows that you weekly are a bad Trekkie.
Yeah.
Screen on, sir.
I still can't get over Spock being in yellow. I don't like it.
We don't. Uhura isn't in this, is she?
No, she wasn't cast until after
Yeah.
the second pilot, which this is. It's the pilot that we know and love, like the Mandrap is the third pilot they did.
Yeah.
Lies 1%.
The first...
Everything changed a little bit each time. The first one had Pike and Spock.
That's right.
The second one had Kirk and Spock, but had Mitchell as well, and all that other stuff that didn't work.
The first
and then they tried
pilot
again.
the first pilot had the female number one.
Yeah, it was Major Barrett.
And yeah. And they rejigged that into a different episode.
The Cage.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because I thought it was too good to lose.
Name's Smith, sir.
No, it's the Cage was the original.
It was
It's the
a-
menagerie
Yeah,
that they rejigged it into,
Ready, as always.
which is good. So
Science is ready, sir.
There's a different doctor in this as well. McCoy's not in this
I
either.
this is weird, isn't it?
I don't like the whole. I understand that it's different because it's actually not even the same. It's not even the same fucking show as we've been
Yeah.
watching. To be fair,
Yeah.
It's just-
I know.
I don't know why they threw this
weird,
in.
isn't it? It's weird. Zulu is in blue.
I heard that's
Which is
Maria's
odd.
specialty.
Hmm?
Line included.
He's in blue.
Aye.
And there's no bones and no horror, which is weird.
Decoding memory banks. I'll try to
There is
interpolate.
no bones in this, isn't there? I'm sure this one doesn't
Counter-magnetic
have
space
bones in
alone
it.
is being
Possibly.
swept in this direction.
The old
We'll
impulse
find
engines
out.
weren't strong enough.
We will
Pretty sure
find
that
out.
old dude standing there is
Is
the
the
doctor.
doctor.
Out of the galaxy.
Although I
We're
remember
thrown
the
clear,
old dude
turned
being the
and headed
doctor
back into the
when
galaxy
Pike
here.
was captain as well. Because I
Not
remember the
getting it all.
scene
The
that they
tape's
had.
pretty badly
Were
burned.
they talking in?
Sounds like
This DVD set includes the original pilot, doesn't it?
It does, yes. The Cage is on here.
Yeah,
Talking black person still though,
Orders.
but they're in blue.
counter
I
orders.
know.
Repeated urgent requests for
We want a
information
horror
from
back.
computer records for anything concerning ESP in human beings.
Yeah.
Extrasensory perception? Dr. Dana, how are you on ESP?
In tests, I've taken my ESP rated rather high.
I'm asking what you know about
A
it.
woman wearing pants.
It is a fact that some people can sense future
Something
happenings,
very rare in 60s
like
Trek.
playing cards and so on. But the ESPR capacity is always quite limited.
Severe damage. 7 crewmen dead.
Although to be fair, they were
No.
very much ahead
Make
in
that
certain.
6. One crewman
certain
seemed to have
ways.
recovered.
Yes.
That's
For
when
the
I became
60s.
interested in extrasensory perception. More than interested. Almost.
And
ready
not
about
so ahead in others, but
Yeah.
you know, you have to.
it. Oh, this must be garbled. I get something about distract.
In fact, Gene Roddenberry was kind of
I
ahead.
must have read
Yeah.
it
He
wrong.
couldn't make it as
Sounded
ahead
like
as he
Captain
liked.
Ahab
Yeah.
destroyed his own ship.
I think anything you watch or anything you read, you have to take it in the context of the time it was
Oh yeah,
made.
definitely. Otherwise he'll drive yourself mad.
Yeah, exactly.
You couldn't enjoy Sean Connery's Bond movies if you didn't put them in the
in
context,
the context
of
of
the
the
60s.
time.
If you try to put them in now's context, you would fucking hate them.
Yes, I mean.
But they are really good movies if you put them in the
Yeah.
context of the time.
Or say even the likes of like Jane Austen novels or whatever in the
Oh,
context
yeah.
of the time they were written. Because if you apply today's standards to them,
Yeah.
you know, you
You'd
can't
have
do
some
that.
serious
Yeah, you
problems.
have to take
But that was
everything in the
What
context.
is Similar is literally stood there doing this the whole time. It's like he's got nothing else to do.
I love how we're doing this and nobody can actually see us doing
Yeah,
whatever we were
basically
doing.
holding his own chin. This is such an odd episode to watch. in
Yeah,
context.
because everything's just slightly different.
Coming up on
It's an AU, it really is.
Yeah, I am looking forward to getting to the actual Mirror Universe episodes with Spock's goatee.
Yeah, the actual AU.
Yeah.
Sensor beam on.
Why is he yelling at everything?
Deflectors full intensity.
What's he doing?
Just calm down, son. You're invoking me.
And it's a-
say there's something there. Sensors say there isn't. Density negative. Radiation negative.
Calm down.
Energy negative.
Whatever it is.
Incidentally, I noticed that the next episode on this disc that we will be watching is A Naked Time. I have been waiting for that. I can't
Oh
wait.
God, you're gonna have me singing Kathleen.
I can't wait. This is very pretty. Just purple.
Why are they holding hands in there?
I never noticed that
Mitchell's getting it
before.
on. Mitchell's getting it over last.
I'm sure that's very unprofessional holding hands on the bridge.
To be fair, that's all Kirk and Spock ever do.
Gravitational automatic.
It's weird because you can see that you know
It's really trippy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Emergency station.
good. What's that game? You know when you have a word and then you move letters around to make another word. Take letters away. It's like a progression kind of thing. I can't think of what
I
the
literally
game
have
is.
no idea.
You do, you just don't know what it is.
I just don't know that I do.
You know when you have a word written, then you take away one word, one letter there, and you have a different word, and then you keep going. You just keep taking things away. Everything's the same but a little bit different. It's what these three pilots feel like to me. Yeah, like you've got Spock, but then you have Spock and Kirk, but then you have Spock, Kirk, and the rest of the team. Like it took 3 tries to get it right.
Yeah.
That's what
They did get it right eventually.
They did. Spock is the only one who stayed through all of them.
Because Spock's the best.
Because I don't think Major Barrett's in this, is she? In this episode, I can't remember.
I don't know. I can't remember.
I can remember. Sure.
He's alive. Appears to be in shock.
I love how Major Barrett, though, from a relatively
Main engines are out, sir. We're on emergency power cells.
small part in this, ended up becoming like a huge part of the franchise.
She's the first lady of Trek.
Because
She married Gene.
Yeah, but she's the voice of the computer.
Yeah.
In the rest of the franchise.
It's because like she was just Christine Chapel.
Yeah.
But then. Oh yeah, his eyes went weird.
Oh, that's right.
Does you know he nearly went blind from doing this?
Really?
Because the contact lenses were actually really badly made and
Whoa.
actually had tinfoil on them to make the effect, and he had to put them in his eyes all the time.
You put tinfoil in his fucking eyes.
And he actually nearly went. No, the contact lenses when they were contact lenses that had tinfoil on the outside.
Oh my god.
And he couldn't actually see through them properly. So that's also why he sits doing this for most episodes.
Oh my god.
So because it was only like a very thin slit he could see through.
God,
And he
the things
almost
people do for a paycheck.
he almost went blind.
Our
Bloody hell.
overriding question now
He
is
didn't. Almost did.
Obviously.
destroyed the valley.
A little
She
that
coped with
obviously.
hers. You know when she gets hers later on, she coped with hers a little bit
What
better.
happened to them after that?
The things people do for a paycheck.
Alright.
Autopsy report, sir. Each case showed damage to the body's neural circuit.
I miss
Area of the
bones.
brain was burned out.
And you feeling all right?
Yes, Mitchell too. Except for his eyes. We're trying to find a reason for that now. Why out of our whole crew only certain people were affected.
I think we found that answer, Doctor.
You mentioned that tests show that you have a high degree of extrasensory perception. So do the records of the others. Gary Mitchell has the highest Esper rating of all.
If you're suggesting there's anything dangerous.
Before the Valiant was destroyed,
Don't her and Mitchell end up
Going mad.
and they end up marooned on this planet or
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Mitchell tries to kill Kirk. and all that.
Yeah,
you see,
that's right.
You see Kirk's says James R. Kirk. I'm just like, what?
Yeah, that's right. Right.
Ribena.
I was literally just about to say that.
Right.
Took the words
James
right out of my
Ribena. James Ribena Kirk.
mouth. Right, beat. That's what it stands for. I've decided.
James Ribena Kirk.
I was literally just about to say
Yeah,
what you
look
just
at those
said.
contact lenses, man. They're fucking horrible. You can see that they're actual contacts laced on the outside laced with tinfoil. You can see, you can tell.
That must be really
Why
awful.
is it like very green, dude?
It's awful.
That would make me feel worse.
Yeah, wouldn't it? It's like the colour of what Reagan pukes up in The Exorcist.
It's almost the same colour of their shirts. I don't know how their yellow shirts almost match the green wall, but alright. You see how he's having to do that? That's because it's only a very thin slit to see through.
You ever since that night on Denham 4?
Yeah, she was Nova, that one. Not nearly as many after effects this time. Except for the eyes. They kind of stare back at me when I'm shaving.
You feel any different?
In a way, I feel better than I've ever felt before in my life. Actually seems to have done me some good.
You just have very shiny eyes now.
Well,
A creepy
I'm getting a
eye.
chance to read some of that long hair stuff you like.
What does that even mean?
What, long hair stuff?
Long hair stuff.
I don't know.
Hey man, I remember you back at the academy. A stack of books with legs. The first thing I ever heard from an upperclassman was, watch out for Lieutenant Kirk. In his class, you either think or sink.
That wasn't that bad.
If I hadn't aimed that little blonde lab technician at you.
You what? You planned that?
Well, you wanted me to think, didn't you?
This is so odd.
I outlined
So
a whole
different.
campaign for her.
I almost married her.
Better be good to me. I'm getting even better ideas here.
Oh, I can't get over the green.
You
It's
Spinoza.
Awful.
Once you get into him, he's rather simple, though. Childish, almost. I don't agree with him at all.
Spinoza was childish, right? Or
I'm tell you, I feel fine. When do I go back on the
I'm gonna
I
ask
can't.
Dr. Dan.
I can't
if you
decide
have
if his shirt's a
observations.
really, really bad shade of yellow or a very light
So
shade
women
of
on board,
green
you can
because
get
he's
rid of
almost
that.
matching that wall.
and
it felt
there, it looks green there.
It felt a little greeny before as well. Near
It
the
felt
sea.
a little
Very
greeny.
friendly.
It's like, oh my god, it's literally like someone took yellow and someone took
Didn't I
green
say you'd better
and made a colour.
be good to me?
Yeah, it looks green there.
Yeah,
Well, the top bit does anyway.
yeah, the whole thing really. You can tell that tinfoil contact lenses.
You're reading faster now than just a few moments ago.
I thought you were a fast reader.
Is that Gary Mitchell? The one you used to know?
Put a 24-hour watch in the sick bay. Full as possible.
Where do
range
all
of
these
examination
cameras
of
come
the
from?
tests.
These camera angles. Just him lying in the bed flicking through.
I
like-
know, right?
Where have you hidden the camera? He knows about
He
it.
knows about it, obviously.
And Kirk's a little freaked out.
I think it is green, you know, light green.
What, his shirt?
Yeah.
Perfect.
It really is the old guy. Oh, I want my koi back.
I've never had a patient like you, Gary. Even the healthiest are generally off on some reading.
So yeah, we started with Spock, then we got Spock and Kirk, and now we have Spock, Kirk, and McCoy.
Yeah. She sort of gets sucked into his web, doesn't she?
Yeah, she
I've
does.
got nothing
Yeah.
against you, Doctor.
Or against the walking freezer unit?
Well, sorry about that.
Women professionals do tend to overcome.
I do like her shirt though.
Yeah,
It's
hers
got-
is alright.
Yeah,
How do you feel?
it's quite a nice colour.
It's the
too.
only nice uniform in this
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah, it is
Everybody
actually.
seems worried
I remember when
about
Into
that some
Darkness
kind of
was
fever
coming
or
out,
something.
before everyone knew who the blonde was.
Maybe if we
That
could
the
just
blonde was
change
Karen
these
Marcus. They
dials.
thought it was her for a bit, Dr. Dana.
I can see why
Because of
actually.
the hairstyle.
Yeah.
The exact
Yeah.
same shape, and they thought maybe it's her
I'd
from...
like to know.
They thought that Harrison was going to end up being Mitchell for a bit as well.
How did you
Oh,
feel?
have you heard that in Star Trek Beyond? Apparently they're going to get the long sleeved uniforms with the rank
Ooh, are
sticking
they?
out on
They
the
just thought of
sleeves like
making it
in
happen. It
TOS.
does.
Oh.
Apparently.
Well, they've already got them, just not the rank insignia.
Yeah, they're going to get the rank insignia.
Hey,
Yay.
Apparently, I've read
Hey,
an
what's
article
this, Doc?
earlier. It's about time, really.
That's quite the way to play dead and destroy all your own vitals.
This is really low tech equipment, though, isn't it?
Kind of is.
For what's meant to be the 23rd century.
You would
But
then
obviously,
know
it actually
the
literally was the 60s, so I mean.
Yeah. He's being weird.
You know, there've been other things too. Like going halfway through the ship's library in hardly a day.
He's being a creep.
Yeah. Why is it a standard thing in the show?
I know. All of them are creeps.
Why not all of them? Just
You
some of them.
remember
Most of
everything you read that quickly?
Charlie was a creep.
Oh my god.
He's a creep.
Yeah. And I'm sure there's many coming up.
Oh, there will be. Mud.
Oh my god.
What a creep
Mud.
is I love Mud, to be fair.
Oh,
I
I
love
do
Mud.
too. He's
Her,
just.
her uniform is a zip up the back.
Yes, it
I'm
does.
just. Everyone else is a jumper.
I love his wings. Slender feathered things with grace and upswept curve and
That honestly looks like a fleece jacket backwards.
Doesn't it?
I reckon that's what they did.
Written by Tarbell on the Canopius planet back in 1996. It's funny you picked that one, Doctor.
I love it. It says back in 1996 because
Well,
when this
yeah.
was made, that would have been 30 years in the future.
Yeah.
It's one of the most passionate love songs.
It's like when they talk about the Third World War, the 90s or whatever later on.
Oh,
you're like,
yeah.
Yeah, you're like, right, or...
The eugenics war, the 90s.
That's right, that's what it was,
With
the
Carl.
eugenics war.
I was like...
You're like, the eugenics war?
didn't happen then.
I don't recall that one.
Just fell.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
It kind of reminds me of that bit in there's a bit in Back to the Future. I know that you don't give a shit, but
I know, but
when Marty goes back to 1955, and
Check up on
Yeah.
he's got the
It's
he's got
okay.
the camera of Doc doing the experiment, and Doc's in radiation suit because he puts the plutonium in the
bother
DeLorean.
you, pal. It's all for our...
Right, and he shows
good-looking lady
1955 Doc
doctor.
the footage so that Doc can hear how much power is needed to have the
Yeah,
DeLorean. And he goes, what's this thing I'm wearing? And Mike goes, oh, it's a radiation suit. And Doc goes, oh yes, of course, from all the fallout of nuclear wars. No, not quite, Pet.
Better check the starboard impulse.
Although,
track, so-
we have come close once or twice.
Oh yes.
Oh,
And there's another bit where he's just like,
I'm not jokingly.
when Marty's like, oh, we need a little plutonium.
You activate
And,
those
Doc's like, I'm sure in 1985 you can go to a corner shop and buy plutonium, but in 1955 it's a little hard to come by. It's a little hard to come by
Oh
here.
yeah, I was popped out of the corner shop for some milk and some plutonium.
Yeah. And that's right, that made me think of that. Like, we were talking about things that never happened.
Oh, it's funny though, isn't it? Because obviously, then the 90s were way off in the future.
Notice their
Yeah.
condition.
So I mean, it's
Not way off. Only like how old you are off.
well, yeah, but you know what I mean? That's 3 decades. No, but
She's old.
that is that is like
Well, it
now
didn't make any sense
a
that he
TV show being made
Naturally, I checked out the circuit
about
anyway.
the world in the
Oh, but he
2040s,
was right.
Yeah.
This point is burned out
Could make
exactly
anything
the way
up.
he described it.
and it probably would be way off by the time we
Sorry,
actually got
Abby.
there.
Yeah.
I became so interested in observing Gary.
Like going back to
Our
Back to
subject
the
is
Future
not
again.
Mitchell.
Their version of 2015 is nothing like our version of 2015.
Oh, I wish it was. It's more fun.
He looks like we do, Mr. Spock. But to talk that way about a man you've worked next to for years is worse than
That's enough, Doctor.
I don't think so. I understand you least of all. Gary told me that you've been friends since you joined the service, that you asked for him aboard your first command.
It is my duty, whether pleasant or unpleasant, to listen to the reports, observations, even
So this is just really
speculations of
odd
any
in
subject
context of
matter that
everything
safety
else
of the
because we've gone from having the crew we're used to having just random new people.
vessel.
And then
we'll
they'll
back
go
to-
away again.
We'll go back to the
You
queue.
ordered evidence
So we're used to it, yeah.
He can control certain autonomic reflexes.
But Spurk are intact.
Yes,
That's
Same
the
rules in most
important
societies.
thing.
yes, that's okay.
Mr. Scott, will you repeat what you just told us?
About an hour ago, the bridge control started going crazy. Levers shifting by themselves.
Why
Buttons
did
being
the
Cast
cast a Scottish actor in this
Well,
film?
I'm on it
No
for a
idea.
screen. I can see Mitchell smiling.
I mean, not that I have anything against James Doohan, of course. I love Scotty. But it just seems funny. Or why didn't they just make the character American?
I saw
Instead of-
some such-
You need
Casting an
Scottish, you
American
need a
and
token
Worth
Scot.
mentioning.
No one's
You
been
know,
hurt
instead of
about
casting
it.
an American and make him
Don't you
speaking a
understand?
really bad Scottish
A
accent.
mutated superior man could also be a wonderful thing.
Maybe not.
The forerunner of a new and better kind of human being.
Con! It's like con.
I was thinking Hitler, actually.
See, I was going for the sci-fi bit, you were going for the real one.
Yeah, this is History Nerd came out just there. She could just be Trekkie and I just went straight to history.
Oh. So you're basically saying she's a Nazi, really.
No, I'm not saying she's a Nazi. I'm saying she sounded like one there.
She has Nazi ideas, though, yeah. She does sound
superior
like,
human race.
Yeah, she
Like,
does sound like a Nazi.
okay.
In less time than that, he will have attained powers we can't understand and can't cope with. Soon,
Spock's
we'll be
eyebrows
witnesses.
are huge.
They're really distracting.
It's like someone took Zachary Quinto's real life eyebrows and put them on a slant on Leonard Nimoy.
That is the weirdest thing you've ever said, I think.
I am a weird person though. Let's be fair, this is a weird episode.
I
so
feel it when you come to write up this podcast. Spock's
Spock's
eyebrows
will
will
be
be
a highlight.
a highlight.
We'll never reach an Earth base with him aboard, Jim.
Yay, called him
You've
Jim.
heard the mathematics of it.
Yay.
In a month,
You'll have as much in common with us as we'd have with a ship full of white mice.
But I need a recommendation,
That's
Spock, not vague warning.
Recommendation
Odd.
1. There's a planet a few light days away from here, Delta Vega. It has a lithium cracking station. We may be able to adapt some of its power packs to our engines.
And if we can't, we'll be trapped in orbit there. We haven't enough power to blast back out.
It is the only possible way to get Mitchell off this ship.
If you mean strand Mitchell there, I won't do it. The station is fully automated. There's not a soul on the whole planet. Even the ore ships call only once every 20 years.
And you have one other choice. Kill Mitchell while you still can.
Did Spock just advocate killing?
Yes, he did.
This is-
That's so unlike Spock.
This is why it's so odd.
It's weird because
That's
Your only other choice.
that's like gone by the time the real pilot came around, though.
Will you try for one moment
Even
to
that
feel?
idea.
At least act like you've got a heart.
well, yeah, because Vulcans are
You want Gary.
Yeah.
completely
Captains of
peaceful,
that
aren't they?
probably felt
Yeah.
the same way.
Well, unless you're watching
And we waited too
Enterprise,
long to make it.
Well,
which are warmongers.
I think we
Let's
both
not
guessed
even go there.
I hate that show for that exact reason. I really, that was the episode I gave in.
Okay, any Enterprise who are listening,
We're sorry,
Sorry.
but it's just, that's the one I give in.
I got halfway through the first season and I gave up. I am going to try again. I'm going to persevere
Like, if you,
because I have heard that it gets better.
Stardate 13,
if you like it, fair enough. But personally,
We're now approaching
when I got
Delta
halfway
Vega.
through the first season and that happened,
That's
and I was
when I
actually,
quit.
when I was actually willing the entire crew to die horribly, I kind of, I'm not into this show.
I quit during halfway through the first season.
Transport down with a
I
repair
am
pod.
going to try again.
Try to regenerate the main engines.
I am going
Save
to
the ship.
persevere
Yes.
Our task.
because I have heard
Transport
people
down
say
a
that
man I've
seasons
known
3 and
for
4 are much
15
better.
years.
But it does
was
improve
successful.
significantly.
Maroon him.
Do you like the people? do you end up liking the cast?
I can take them or leave them, to be honest.
That's what I mean.
Like even with Next Gen, when the first couple of seasons were really quite terrible, you liked the characters and you cared about what happened to them. Whereas Enterprise, I was
actually willing them to get blown up horribly. You know what
I
I mean?
could take them or leave them mostly. So yeah.
Oh, hang on.
2 seconds, our mother has come into the room.
It's like a man whose life.
Right.
suddenly-
Apologies for that. Our mother paid us an impromptu visit.
Sometimes I feel there's nothing I couldn't do.
That was the bed. If anyone asks. It's the bed creaking.
Some people think that makes me a monster, don't they, Jim?
What's he doing this for? Oh,
He was holding a cup.
What was
You
holding the
reading all
cup?
our thoughts, Gary?
I can sense mainly worry in you, Jim. Safety of your ship.
This is a total bitch, please.
What would
Look.
you do in my place?
Probably just what Mr. Spock was thinking now. Kill me. Well, you can.
See,
Spock is the only one with a weapon there as well.
Stop it, Gary.
See, Spock would never advocate that.
I
No,
also
he-
know we're orbiting Delta Vega, Jim. I can't let you force me down there. I mean, I want to leave the ship, not yet. I may want another place. I'm not sure yet just what kind of a world I can use.
Use?
I don't understand it all yet. But if I keep growing, getting stronger, with the things I could do, like maybe a god could do.
Nice tackle there, Jim.
I want him unconscious for a while.
He's the person who can make himself die. I mean, you think he can keep himself awake?
I know.
Counter the sedative. But apparently not. Well, actually,
That's
he's trying.
He's trying.
He's just like, no, go to sleep. You know the bit in Avengers?
Yeah.
Where Tony in the Hulkbusters punching him, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. That's how they're acting around him right now. They go to sleep. How is he standing asleep?
Let's not even think about it. It's quite sad, really, though, isn't it? Because before this happened to him, he was just an ordinary bloke.
Yeah.
And
now
now
he's going a bit mad.
yeah, now he has this power that he can't control, which means that he can't live in normal society anymore, and he has to be marooned and left by himself. And it's not his fault.
There's no soul on this planet.
It is quite sad, really,
Nobody
isn't
loves
it?
chickens, Doctor.
Before you won't be sympathised with the bad guy.
Because I can see things from different points of view. It is sad, I think.
Good, I'll transport it
You know what I mean? It's not his fault. It was something that was done to him.
Yes. But he's the one who's going mad.
Detonated from here.
Instead of just going, oh cool, look, I can move a cup, he's like, I'm gonna take over the world!
Well, you know what they say.
Yes, I could wire
Absolute
one up
power
right there.
corrupts absolutely.
He's regaining
If
consciousness.
you let it.
I think.
But obviously you see his head tilt there.
I think he just has very human feelings in that he lets that power corrupt him.
Yes.
But so would a lot of people, I think.
Yes, probably.
Dr. Piper. I want only one medical officer here at any one time. The other will monitor him on the dispensary screen.
I'd like to stay now. Try to talk to him.
My friend, James Kirk. Remember those rodent things on Dimmerus? The poison darts they threw?
Rodents of unusual size, yeah, just believe in them. Ah! I love that movie.
Why are you afraid of me now?
You've been testing your ability to take over the Enterprise. In the transporter room, you said something about us seeming like insects by comparison. Squashing us if we got in your way.
I was drugged.
I mean, really though, what if you were omnipotent? What would you do?
I probably wouldn't try to take over the world. I think you'd have to screw. I think you'd have to have a screw loose to get to that part there anyway. I mean, I wouldn't sit here and go, oh look at what I can do. I'd probably be more thrilled about the fact, look, I can make that bottle of water move from there to there without touching it, rather than I'm gonna take over the world. But you probably, if you were omnipotent, you probably would try to change the world, make it better.
Yes.
Wouldn't you?
His eyes went back to normal.
I think most decent people would try and make it a nicer place, or a more decent place, or a more peaceful place.
Yes, but squashing everyone else like insects isn't exactly peaceful.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Is it?
No. But you could start off with the best of intentions, and it would go completely awry.
Yeah, but he didn't start with the best of intentions. He started at squashing people like insects.
That is very true.
That's where he started.
That's very
That's
true.
kind of why they need to maroon him.
Yeah.
Because if that's where he starts,
Oh,
where's
yeah.
he going to end up?
That is entirely true, yes. But that was just the general point, you know what I mean?
This is a philosophical episode, isn't it?
Yeah. Just a general point. That's what I do like about Trek, though. I like the episode's ideas. Like philosophical ideas. You know, stories that make you really think about your place in the universe or social issues.
Affirmative, landing party.
And then Spock comes in with a huge gun while it's just
Spock's massive gun. Fucking hell, Spock. You're serious about this killing off? Jesus.
Dr. Dana feels he isn't that dangerous. What makes you write the trained psychiatrist wrong?
It's like half the size of him. I mean, Jesus.
All I know is logic. In my opinion, we'll be lucky if we can repair this ship and get away in time.
I can't even remember what I was saying before Spock came in with his huge gun.
Spock's huge gun is more impressive, to be honest.
From here, you could blow up this whole valley.
Mitchell gets out. At your discretion, Lee, if sitting here you think you're the last chance. I want you to hit that button.
Dun dun dun!
Dun 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 dun! It was actually what it is.
Captain's log, stardate 1313.3. Note commendations on Lieutenant
That was
Council
it. That was
and
like
engineering
13
staff. In
point.
orbit above us,
Oh,
the
what do we
engines of
use?
the
1 or
Enterprise
3?
are almost
3.
fully regenerated.
This is a 13. You'd be done with it.
Yeah, try to have. Unlucky for some.
Mitchell,
Lucky
whatever
for
he's
Mitchell.
become, keeps changing, growing stronger by the minute.
He's been like that for hours now.
Have Dr. Piper meet us in the control room with Kelso. We'll all transport up together.
If he should try to stop us,
God, how
Kelso
many
will be able
guns
to
does
stress
Spock
us.
need? He's got his face out. He's got his big
If he knows.
fuck off rocket launcher thing.
Now, officials
Spock
say
with
the
a
three
rocket
ships
launcher
out.
is kind of disconcerting a bit, isn't it?
Talented fiend, Kelso.
Because he's like the logical, you know, the logical one. Oh yeah, it tried to strangle him, doesn't it? That's right.
Yeah. See, this is where Mitchell starts. Imagine he's going to end up.
Yeah.
This is kind of why marooning is necessary right now.
Oh, I have no doubt that marooning is necessary.
You're leaving with the ship, Doctor.
He is not evil.
I gave you an order, Doctor.
You should have killed me while you could, James.
Okay, that's the declaration of someone who knows they're evil. Yeah, you should have killed me when you had the chance.
Yeah.
Now you're all going to die.
I don't think he is evil, to be honest. Or at least he didn't start out that way.
He didn't, but...
He just started out a normal person.
Yeah, but then he became a bit crazy.
Because of what was done to him.
Yes, but... Now he's just being rapey.
Yeah, now he's being a creep.
I'll show you my big gun. It's not as big as Spocks, but... Her eyes have gone red now as well.
Seriously though, what is it about rapey, creepy blokes?
I don't know why is Spock holding his gun while he's unconscious.
Yeah,
My gun is so precious to me. It's all the rapey, creepy guys are always the bad guys though.
But, yes, that is true.
Messaging.
Good.
Messaging.
At least Spock's alive.
Dr. Daner,
She went with Mitchell.
don't give him a pill until after I'm gone. My fault. Mitchell got as far as he did. Did you see the direction?
Yes, there was the morning
He's
light.
basically saying, yeah, Spock would never let me go if he knew.
There's flat land beyond.
Ship it!
Mr. Spock,
Piss.
you both transport up
Ship
immediately
it
to
so
the Enterprise.
fucking hard.
I ship it, I
Where have you
really
not
do.
seen
Well,
it?
it's
Meet
canon.
12 hours.
It's not canon, but it is canon.
Yeah, I know what you
Gene
mean.
Roddenberry says canon.
Yeah.
Earth base with my
I've got Spock's big gun!
lethal concentration of neutron radiation.
To be fair, Kirk's like, I always have Spock's big gun. So
Yeah.
That is huge though.
It is, isn't it? It's kind of overkill, really,
It
isn't it?
really is. More polystyrene rocks.
Polystyrene rock.
Oh my
spray
god,
paint on.
that's fucking sugar paper on that. You can see the way, you can tell from its texture.
Then I shall make
Oh, bless the 60s.
Behold.
Still, the effects of the sets in this are better than in 60s Doctor Who,
Yeah.
though. Because the budget was slightly bigger.
Yeah, it was
Oh my god, we should podcast Classic Who.
Oh my god. This may be a thing, ladies and
Oh, we
gents.
should. At some point.
We have so many things we want to podcast.
Oh, we
though.
do. We do. At some point, I think we should podcast Classic Who. I think that would be a trip.
That'd be so odd.
I love Classic Who, I really do, actually.
It's good.
You'll soon share this feeling, Elizabeth. Be like God, who had the power to make the world anything you want it to be.
In comes Jim with his massive gun.
Oh, man.
Between the sugar papered rocks.
Yeah, James Ribena Kirk with his huge gun.
What's wrong?
James is coming with his gun.
A very foolish man.
Belly crawling up a rock with a gun. Fucking subtle, Jim. Well done. Wait, be stealthy.
He tried.
Elizabeth. Blasphemy. Let there be food. Catharian apples.
Pizza tree.
Oh my god, yes.
That'd be what I want, man.
Pizza tree.
If I was omnipotent, that would literally be what I did, though.
You know how to make a pizza
what,
tree?
would I change the world? I think the first thing I'd do is make a tree that infinitely creates pizza.
Pizza tree.
Forever. That's literally what I would do.
Oh my god.
I wouldn't need to change the world, as long as I can change my own world. Like, if I surround myself with pizza trees.
Cannot see me, I'm not there.
And it's already cooked, so you don't have to like bother
It's just
with
like
it.
take it off the tree.
Yeah,
to eat it.
basically.
It'll be all dominoes.
I can see him in my mind too.
My apple.
Go to him, Elizabeth. Talk to him. Now that you're changing, I want you to see just how unimportant they are.
Yes, it just took a little longer for it to happen to me.
You must help me.
Is he talking to her or to himself or to the surroundings?
The air. You must help me, he says, in a completely opposite direction to
I know
all
what I mean.
other humans on the planet.
You wouldn't be here talking to me.
Earth is really unimportant. Before long, we'll be where it would have taken mankind millions of years of learning to reach.
And what will Mitchell learn on getting there? Will he know what to do with his power? Will he acquire the wisdom?
Please go back while you still can.
Did you hear him joke about compassion? Of all else, a god needs compassion! Mitchell!
Right on, Jim.
What do you know about
I do
God?
agree with
So
that.
let's talk about humans. About our frailties. As powerful as he gets, he'll still have all that inside him.
Go back.
That was almost musical.
So
Go
perhaps
back,
once,
go back, go
you know we are
back.
pretty
Star Trek
sensitive
in the
things
musical.
keep buried that none of us dare expose, but he'll dare. Who's to stop him? He doesn't need to care. Be a psychiatrist for 1 minute longer.
I do love when
What do you see
Trek
happening
gets
to him?
philosophical.
What's your
So good.
prognosis, Doctor?
What's your prognosis, doctor?
He's coming.
You know what?
Immediate reaction.
Watch him.
When they have important things to say about the human condition,
Hang on,
about
being a human for 1 minute longer. I'm disappointed.
you know what I'm saying.
Yes. What was that? I'm just gonna shoulder roll into confrontation with you. Say, oh, my big gun is completely useless. It's gone!
No!
My gun! No! No!
Oh my god, sacrilege!
So good. Quoting Star Wars while watching Star Trek.
Terrible.
It still makes me think of that bit of Futurama where they're talking about how Star Trek became so massive it was religion and it sparked a war. And so I went, was it? Is that the
James
Mark
Ribena Kirk.
Ribena. Are you talking about the Star Trek Wars? No, we're talking about Star Wars Trek or something like that.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Oh no, it was there was a vast war about Star Trek. Is it Fry goes, was that the Star Wars Trek? And the show that goes, no, that was the vast migration Star Wars fans. We're talking about the Star Trek Wars. That's it.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, I know Fan has gone before. That's such a great episode.
Still driven by human frailty. Do you like what you see?
Time to pray, Captain. Pray to me.
Just fuck off when I pray to you, you.
Get down on your knees in front of me.
Both of you?
Pray that you die easily.
Oh, there's literally what's happening here though. Shatney reenacting.
There'll only be one of you in the end.
It's the best thing ever, isn't it?
What the hell is happening here?
One jealous God. If all this makes a God, or is it making him something else?
Last chance, Kirk.
You like what you see? Absolute power corrupting absolutely.
Oh my god, I said that
Yeah.
before.
Just having their own little war here. Turning each other purple.
What is happening?
They're zapping each other.
Look at it, zap off.
Zap off.
Yeah, zap off.
Hurry. You haven't much time.
That punch is epically fake. Are they going to do the thing again where they're going to zoom up on the stunt doubles and it's clearly not the
Yes.
actors?
I love the obviously fake fights.
I know, right? And obviously, it's not them actors.
And the obviously polystyrene rocks spray painting.
Oh, shit! Kirk's had his shirt ripped. Always
There wouldn't be an
every
episode of Talks without the Kirk shirt rip.
I think that must be part of his contract. I must have my shirt off at least one point in every episode.
Gary, forgive me.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
For a moment, James. But your moment is fading.
Do you think he would have?
Nah, I don't think he would have.
I don't think he would have.
To be honest, I can't remember how this episode ends. I always tend to skip this one.
Do you?
I don't like it that much, to be fair. It's just too odd. It's just too different. What the hell was that? He would do it with a far bigger rock. Up. Go from the grave.
Of James Ribena Kirk.
I'm so glad they changed it to James T. Kirk.
Tiberius.
Oh,
is
is
much
he
better.
being buried alive? That's really dark. Track. It's not that rock's covering the grave and he can't get back out, so he's essentially buried alive. Buried alive. Buried alive. Come! Basically.
I'm sorry. You can't know what it's like to be almost gone.
Enterprise. From Captain Kirk. Come in.
See, this is what happens when they go and investigate shit. They really shouldn't be going to investigate. Like, oh look, 7 people died. Yeah, let's go have a look. People are gonna die if you do that again. Yep. It's the first time he actually has an injury that has a visible recovery thing about it.
Add to official losses, Dr. Elizabeth Dana. Yet noted she gave her life in performance of her duty. Lieutenant Commander Gary Mitchell. Same notation. I want his service record to end that way. He didn't ask for what happened to him.
That's what I
I
said.
felt for him too.
Kill him when you can. Oh, I felt for him too.
I believe there's some hope for you after all, Mr. Spock.
That was a smile. That was a smile. That was it. That was Isaac, to be fair, though.
Yeah.
And that was it. That was thoroughly odd.
Yes, I'm looking forward to Spock having normal eyebrows again.
I'm looking forward to
They were really distracting.
I'm looking forward to the normal eyebrows, the normal uniforms, and the normal crew. I want McCoy back.
I want
Uhura back.
Bones and Uhura back.
Right.
Right.
I want Scott in his red shirt. I want Spock in his blue shirt. I want Spock's eyebrows to be like normal shape.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty much just I want everything to go back to normal.
Yes, me too. Well, thank you for listening.
If you are indeed still
if you
listening.
still are, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.